If you've tried everything and you still can't sleep, you know the feeling. You're exhausted, you're frustrated because nothing is working. You spent money on supplements, programs, doctors, and you still don't have an answer. And in the back of your mind, you're starting to wonder if this is just your life now. I'm Martha Lewis, sleep consultant and functional health coach. I've spent 7 years helping clients fix chronic sleep issues using functional lab testing to find the root cause. And I've worked with hundreds of clients who were exactly where you are right now. What I've learned is there are 5 distinct phases every one of my clients goes through on the way to sleeping well again. And in this episode, I'm going to walk you through all 5. So you know exactly where you are, what's coming next, and what it actually takes to get to the other side. So phase 1 is probably where you are right now. If you're watching or listening to this, you're stuck, you're frustrated, you don't know why you can't sleep. You're exhausted, withdrawing from life, right? Like I know when I wasn't sleeping well, I was canceling plans. I didn't want to do the activities that I love, like mountain biking and skiing as much. And I was spending a lot of money on things that weren't working and trying lots of things that weren't working. Like I stopped eating chocolate in the evening just in case that was causing it. And I stopped watching TV before bed, even though I had done that for years before. I was spending my days researching why I couldn't sleep and trying to figure out what to do about it. And, one of the worst parts was really just feeling helpless and out of control. Like all I wanted to do was sleep in the middle of the night and I couldn't. So this is a trap that's easy to get into, and where I was for 2 years is trying the same kinds of things, but expecting different results. That's the definition of insanity, right? It's doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Now, I'm sure you're trying lots of different things, and that's, it's just part of the process. And what got me to finally figure out my sleep is I learned about functional lab testing and thought, this is something different, and this makes so much sense. There's got to be something going on in my body that's causing this, even though every doctor said that I was fine because my blood work was normal. So my client, who I'll call Bill, was the same way. He was 70 years old. He's playing pickleball 6 days a week. He's riding motorcycles. He's going skiing. He's visiting his grandkids. But he was waking after only 2 hours every night and couldn't get back to sleep. So he was only getting 4 or 6 hours. He had a ton of brain fog. He didn't have a lot of energy. He was withdrawing socially because he was exhausted, and he had gut issues as well. He was taking Ambien every night. Then he started taking Z-Quil and 10 milligrams of melatonin all at the same time. And he had been doing this for 6 to 7 years. His son had seen me for sleep, and so that's how he knew about me. So he decided to sign up for the program, even though he was skeptical I could help. And the night before his consultation with me, he was hospitalized for a small intestinal blockage. So he did not think that I would be able to help with that. But I explained to him how the gut and sleep are connected and that I thought I would be able to help with that. So in this phase is where a lot of people stay stuck. And not because the fix doesn't exist, but because it's not obvious, right? Like the medical system isn't helping, CBT-I isn't helping, therapy isn't helping, all of these things aren't helping. But I want you to know that there is a way out of this. And I think that it is the way out of it. I see not being able to sleep as a sign that your body is out of balance. And when we find what's out of balance and fix those things, then you can sleep normally again. And so that's what I do in my Complete Sleep Solution program. So the next 4 phases are what happens when my clients are going through the program. And I want to tell you about this so you know what to expect, because they don't sign up and miraculously start sleeping better the next night. I wish it worked that way. And if I had a way to do that, I would totally do that. But unfortunately, it is a process. It takes the time for the body to get back in balance. And if you think about it, it's probably been out of balance for years, if not decades. So it's pretty amazing that in 6 months or less, your body can get back in balance enough to be able to sleep well again. So phase 2 is that you finally find out why you aren't sleeping, this is when you shift from guessing or not having no idea why you can't sleep, if you're like I was, to seeing from lab data exactly what is affecting your sleep. These functional lab tests that I do look at gut health, at hormones, at cortisol, at neurotransmitters, at toxins, at all the different things that could be affecting your sleep, because it's different for everyone which things are affecting sleep. And unfortunately, conventional medicine misses these. If you go to your doctor, they're going to tell you to do CBT-I or follow sleep hygiene. If those things don't work, they're going to prescribe a pill and send you off to do a sleep study, which is really just looking for sleep apnea. So for Bill, his labs completely explained why he wasn't sleeping. His neurotransmitters, serotonin, dopamine, GABA, were all totally depleted. His hormones were also depleted. He had 2 gut pathogens, C. difficile and H. pylori, and he had a lot of bacterial overgrowth as well. He also showed some signs of mold toxicity, and his liver detox was impaired. So all of those different things were affecting his sleep in various ways, and they were all connected to each other. In this phase is when people really start to feel relieved because finally they have answers. So even if they aren't necessarily sleeping better right away, they can see the light at the end of the tunnel because they know that we're going to work on all these things and that all these things are explaining why they can't sleep. Bill had some early wins right away. So digestive enzymes really helped him feel better immediately. He made some small dietary changes that made a difference. And we started working on his anxiety about sleep. So in this phase is when you realize you're not alone. You don't have to figure this out on your own anymore, and you actually have a plan. So the next phase is when sleep gets better, but then it dips, but then better again. And this is completely normal. I always explain that this roller coaster, as I call it, is part of the process. So it's normal for sleep to be up and down, but we want it to be trending up over time. So there's still going to be dips, but then the improvements just keep getting better and better. And I will say too, some people start improving in other ways before their sleep improves. So maybe they have more energy or they feel more rested with the amount of sleep that they are getting. And then other people, their sleep improves first, and then it takes longer for energy and other things to catch up. So it's just different for everyone, and it's impossible for me to predict how someone's journey is going to be. But I just want to express that it is normal for it to be a roller coaster, for it to be up and down. But we want to see it get more consistent over time. So for Bill, he was traveling a lot and still not sleeping as soundly as he wanted to. He even got back on the Z-Quil at one point because he was waking up at 3 a.m. So things had improved, right? Where he, instead of waking up 2 hours later, he was getting like 5 hours. So that was a huge improvement. But he obviously wanted to be getting more. So this is the phase that most people, if you weren't working with someone who was guiding you through this, you would think that things weren't working, right? Because even if things were getting a little better, you're still focused on, oh, but then I had this bad night. And so this is why it's so important to have this support and have someone guiding you through this process. And so for Bill, he just kept focusing on that he knew what was causing this, and he was working on the things that would help him get better. So I really encourage my clients to focus on the trends and not the dip. And Bill noticed that his gut was calming down and things were moving in the right direction, even though there were ups and downs. Now, during phase 4 is when sleep usually dramatically improves, but some bad nights still happen. But the goal is that they get farther and fewer in between. We're going to have an occasional bad night every now and then. It happens to everyone, even the best sleepers. My husband will sometimes say, oh, I've been awake since 3, and he considers himself a great sleeper. So it happens to everyone. And, again, this is why it can help to be in this program, because I'm reminding you that these still happen. But if you were just on your own and you had a bad night, it's easy to spiral, right? And then that bad night turns into days and weeks and months of insomnia again. Instead of, me being able to remind you, hey, these things happen, let's brush it off. And we work on this kind of mindset work throughout the program as well, so that one bad night is no big deal. So for Bill, by this point, and this is 3 to 4 months into the program, he's sleeping 7 to 8 hours every night. His stomach had improved significantly. He was feeling a lot better. He could eat salad again without it hurting his stomach. And he was still using ZzzQuil at home, but none of the other medication, no melatonin, and he was becoming less dependent on it. He just wanted to wait to fully finish all the supplements before getting off the ZzzQuil. So phase 5 is toward the end of working together when you're sleeping well 95% of the time. Again, those bad nights are going to happen every now and then. They happen to everyone, but for the most part, people are sleeping well. They're waking up rested. They have more energy. They're off medication. They're feeling great. And this happened for Bill as well, where he got off the ZzzQuil completely. He wasn't taking Ambien. He wasn't getting up in the night anymore. He said he had twice the energy, and he just felt confident and in control of his sleep again, which for me is the most powerful thing as well. Even though he was retired, he had decided to run for mayor because he had the energy and the bandwidth to do that now that he got his sleep back. So his own words, he said, doing very well, sleeping solidly through the entire night, waking up refreshed, stomach is almost 100% better, life is good. This is why I do what I do, because I love seeing my clients feeling and sleeping so much better. So if you're in phase 1 right now, where you're struggling, you don't know what's causing this, you're trying lots of things, then that's exactly where Bill was as well. So the next step is to find out why, is to find out what's going on. And that's what I do in my Complete Sleep Solution program, is run functional lab tests so we can find the underlying health issues or imbalances in your body that are affecting your sleep, while we also work on your mindset so that when less than ideal nights happen, it's just not a big deal anymore. And then I give you a full plan to follow and support you as you follow that plan, so you are consistently sleeping well in 6 months or less and feeling so much better and getting your life back. The first step is to book a consultation with me, which you can find in the description. And if you want to know about my 3-step method, you can watch the next video, the 3-step sleep fix for adults over 40.